Hello there, my name is Uni, and welcome back. We are here at my base, and I have done quite a bit of other stuff offline. As you can see, I made a little tiny cave for smelting, got all the different types of things. I don't even know if I have stuff in here or not, but you can see I've been I've been making lots of steak and whatnot for my experience and what you would consider, trying to get some enchants and whatnot. I got a bunch of supplies here, just a very simple and basic setup. Lots of leaves for more trees. I've actually gone ahead and made a few up above into the mountainside. And I have done a little bit of extra work on this. We got some barrels scattered around. A couple of things that I need to, organize. The little path over here is going to go somewhere else. I don't know what's going to be that way yet. But this is the most of what I've been doing offline or off recording or video and all that stuff is I made this little path over here to my little miniature tree farm. And this is where the experience comes from. This is what I have been working on and, just bouncing back and forth between cows, wheat, and enchanting and whatnot. But we got a list of things I want to do. However, I don't want to quite, jump onto that yet because there's some spoilers. But what we're going to work on today is actually down this way. And as I said in the last episode, I wanted to make a waterfall over this direction, but I found a better location for now. And I'm not going to, give up on that. I do want to work on this waterfall some other time, but there is this factor I wanted to include in making my waterfall, and that's I wanted to have a river coming through this little meadow, like a little creek, and it kind of flows with the topography, so it would come down from maybe out there, go through my little camp area, come through here, follow the path of least resistance, maybe even come through here a little bit, and then it's going to come into this little gully, and I've actually already kind of worked out a little path for it, a very rough path. But today I'm going to be actually doing a time lapse because I haven't done that in, God knows, like maybe 6 years from the last time I made an episode. But I do have the ability to do it now. So I'm going to get working on that. And it's going to be maybe like 8-10 blocks or so. It's not going to be a huge one, but we might have a few little cascading, waterfalls elsewhere. And this is going to take me quite a while, and I might not even be recording the next section after this on the same day, but who knows? We'll see. I'm also going to be working on a couple of other things later in this episode, but I don't want to spoil those quite yet. And there's all these new snapshots coming out, whatnot. I know the frogs are out, and the Warden is now in this snapshot. You can see up there in the top left, it's 22W12A. But I'm not going to worry about, jumping into all the new features yet. I might, stumble across a frog, or I could even build a chest boat right now if I wanted to. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. All right, and so all you really got to do is just put that little chest right there. Get that little boat. I'm glad this isn't bedrock. And boom. What do you know? We're already working on these new features in the snapshots. We've already got them going. It's all good here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ready to start building my waterfall. Okay, and we are done with our waterfalls and our cascading little river. It's going to be extended out to the ocean eventually. I did do a lot of extra off-camera extensioning out to over here by this little cliff, but we have pretty much completed it. And for now, we just have these torches to light up, but I'm going to come back through and put stuff underneath these bushes here. And as you'll notice, I use all these little basalt blocks here, creating all these little columns. And this is kind of like a intrusion of magma that came up, solidified, and then everything deposited on top and then eroded, and now it's being exposed. And the waterfall is flowing through it because it's an area where the bedrock, aka all this basalt, hasn't actually eroded as easily as the soil and sediments surrounding it. So we have this nice little cool realistic feature, and it continues up here with all these little boulders that have the bushes around them. And these, I'd like to imagine, are the little pieces of rock that fall off the cliffs, or maybe they were dragged here by previous glaciers that are now gone. Could also call them erratics. They're just big boulders that came from glaciers. I've added a few more up here as well, but I haven't done anything to them yet. And everything you saw on camera there with the time lapse has led to about here or so. But I went ahead and just kept on going here afterwards, and we got it going through our entire base actually. Had to take out some of the wheat. And it goes all the way up over here to a very specific point that actually makes a lot of sense when it comes to groundwater. And specifically, if I open up my F3 here, you'll see I'm at level 100 on the y-axis, and it goes underground. And there's a very good reason for that, because if I walk over here and come all the way over here, you'll notice that there is a little pool of water right in here. And guess what the Y level is of the water? It is level 100. This is my groundwater for my mountainside village / base camp area. And yes, I am going to try to make a little village here eventually. It's going to be a lot of work in progress. I'm going to have to come up with some house designs. It's going to take a few weeks to get started on that project, but we have some pretty cool stuff. And I'm going to try to redo that waterfall, make it look nicer. Add in some other stuff, and it's going to flow into this groundwater as well. But that water is basically what is supplying this little river over here. It's water supply, and so it just flows down and goes on its way. I just wanted to do a little side quest here. Oh, almost missed it. And check out if this snapshot, as it says on 22W12A, the little news report log thingy, says that the Warden was added to the game. And let me actually get some tools down here just in case it really is here. I'm all enchanted up and ready to go. As I had said earlier, I did all that off camera because I want to focus on the building, but we also want to have a little bit of adventure in here, you know? So I have not yet seen, I was attacking this little geode here for some blocks earlier, thinking the smooth basalt would work for the build, but didn't quite do the trick. But I want to try and test out and see, maybe there's a shrieker block? I don't know how this works. Oh, there is. Okay. There definitely is. Okay. Oh boy, okay. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know. Does he come out? How does this work? Let me get some blocks in my thing, because I know you can pillar up still. You just have to pillar up really high. Okay, so this is actually a thing. And yeah, I know you have to like make that thing go off like 2 or 3 times. Oh, dear God. This is... oh, this is spooky. Oh. Oh my God. Holy. Okay. He's there. I don't want to get close to him. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's the bat. He's getting angry at bats. Okay, I don't want to get close to him because he will kill me. And he is sniffing. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. This is... Ooh. I'm gonna try to get close. I don't want to get too into the weeds here, but I just want to get nice. Oh, okay. Oh, this is very scary. Is he just gonna kill me? Oh, no. So apparently you have to be like really close to him for it to go off. Oh. Oh dear God. Have to be ready to like. Oh, okay, yeah, he's. I gotta have these blocks on me just in case I need to pillar up, but we gotta get out of here. That guy's he's a little peeved. He's been woken from his slumber. And I didn't mean to do that. Take some Advil, buddy. Take some NyQuil. Go to sleep. You're fine. You're all right. Okay. I want to say we're out of his range now, so let's just head up out of here and try to find a new pair of pants, because, oh boy. Yep. I'm not going to go back down here for a little while. I'm going to have to get some wool, find a way to make myself quiet and stuff. There'll be a new meta to the underground soon, I'm sure. But this does mean now that I believe there are underground cities now. So I'll have to go looking for that, but oh boy. Oh, this is exciting. I can't wait for the update to come out. That's going to be great. So I was just wandering around my little creek here, and I got to thinking, I've already taken out a big old chunk of my wheat farm, and I've got this nice little slope with a big old flat top and a nice steep drop here with all this dirt in my inventory. And I was thinking, you know what? I could just make a little wheat farm that climbs up the hill with some big steps, kind of like Inca style. So I'm going to probably try to do that right now. And I'll just get back to you when I'm halfway through the project and we'll have a little update there. But I think this is going to look pretty good. We're going to have a nice big supply of wheat, and it might even accent the entire valley in a nice way, show that we're starting to develop this area and create resources out of it. Okay, and now I have just a few more blocks of dirt to place. Once they are done, we will have completed our entire little cascading sort of downslope farm for our wheat. And there we go. And the only thing left to do now is plop in a bunch of water sources. We're going to get some light sources as well. It's every 2 blocks or so, it just goes down over and over again. And we're also going to replace and maybe even just cover up this surface here to make it, not so dirty, I guess. It would be the word. But I mean, you know what I mean. It's just going to be a wall and then a bunch of stuff. And then there's going to be a couple little things of water going down the sides. And that's going to kind of be like, where the wheat gets its water supply. And I also have to use this hoe and go crazy. And maybe even I'll get that advancement. Who knows? But this is going to take a long time. Well, it seems I have found a use for these deep slate bricks here. I've got all of them from underground and stuff, mining around looking for diamonds, but now they serve a purpose, and that purpose is to keep my slopes from falling down. It looks like we got all these down here pretty much done. Got one more layer to go, but I'm going to take a step back and whoa. Oh my goodness, this looks intimidating. Let's see what it looks like from the sky here. Oh yeah, that's definitely looking like what I want it to be. It's got that nice gradual slope upwards, and then on the top it's going to be a bunch of wheat, and it'll be all structurally sound. Now I just got to keep going. Well, this is a pretty cool thing. If I were to sit right in here, we're almost at that water table level. If I was only one more block down, it would have been perfect. But we're just going to kind of fudge that and pretend like that's about right. But this is going to be our supply for the water, and it's going to go all the way down the entire sides of this. And hopefully, if I did this correct, this should all flow to the bottom of the farm. So let's see if we've got that correct. I want to get it right to there. That looks good. I forgot about that part. But this one looks like it's doing pretty good. Let's see. It goes down here, and aha. Perfect. And I definitely messed this one up right here, so I'm going to fix it. Okay, we should have fixed that issue. So let's go ahead and break the dam and see where the water goes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's working perfectly. Except for right here. Okay. We're almost done. We're almost out of the woods here. Let's go ahead and just fix this right here now. I did cheat. Don't judge. I just kind of filled it in and made it hollow. So, whatever. Or didn't fill it in, I should say. There we go. Now we got it going. What's going on over here? Okay. I have too many problems with this place, but at least it's not fire. It's just water. Okay. And there we have it. And now we should have all the water coming down all the sides. So let's go ahead and pillar up again. We're going to take a nice good look from the sky. And oh yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Let's go up a little higher. Grass is growing, but that's okay. We're just going to go right through that. But I love that. That is so cool. We just diverted all the water flow and stuff. And now we've got ourselves a nice little farm for the wheat. Well, there's just something satisfying about making a really nice big wheat farm here. I always do this in all my survival worlds, and it's always really satisfying to just hoe the ground and make it nice and fertile for the wheat. But I'm going to go ahead and plant all my seeds. I've been collecting them in a little chest down here, off camera and whatnot. I just realized that needs to be a water source block as well in order for this to start growing properly. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and plant all those seeds. I'm going to do some stuff around the base, you know, get things going. Maybe plan some other things, go AFK for a sec, and I'll come back to you when all the wheat's grown up and stuff, because it'll look really cool. Alright, it's been about an hour and a half or so, so now we just gotta look up here, and ooh yeah. Uh-oh, we've got some company, but yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for here. I love this, and all the little like dendritic fingers of water coming down. I might even just go ahead and fill it in right over here. But let's go ahead and head back down. We'll deal with those guys in just a second. But yeah, this is looking pretty nice. I really like how it came out. I love these little waterfalls at the end here and stuff. Also realizing I don't really have a shield, but whatever. We'll just deal with the guy who has the enchanted crossbow first. Just get those guys. Thank you. All right. But this looks like it'll be the end of the video right here. Thank you guys for watching. I am stoked on this little thingy here. It's going to supply me with a lot of wheat for breeding more cows and stuff. I did find a spawner down at the bottom of the world in my mine. I believe it was a skeleton one, and I think I heard zombies nearby. So I'm going to go investigate that. But I'm pretty sure that this is it. I'm going to be just using this for experience for the next few days. I'm going to be playing on the snapshots still. Hopefully new snapshots come out. As of this last little recording, the 22W13A came out. I believe that added the LA and ancient cities. So next episode, I think we're going to be going and looking for those things, you know. Going to do a little bit of adventuring, you know, grab some stuff. I even think the goats now drop horns, maybe? That might be a thing. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, this has been Uni. I am jogging it out, and I will see you next time.